Welcome to Pillow World, Bri. Let me get up and greet you. There we go. How you doing?
Hello. Welcome back to our podcast.
Yo.
It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
It's really good to see you. It's good to see you, my boy.
Okay, you see me, but you can't see them.
Yeah, well, they don't know that, do they?
Oh, yeah, true.
We're like China.
We're just a conspiracy.
We see everything.
We're all like ear hallucinations.
Trust me. We're all dead. You don't really know if you're
all
alive.
You know, we could have recorded this way before Corona. We knew Corona was coming.
Yeah, we knew Corona was coming.
Oh, damn, man.
It's like we're in the future right now.
Exactly.
What if we're time travelers?
True.
And we never told them.
Exactly. Damn. That's actually scared. Would you get scared if you heard that from a podcast? Like, no, but I guess they know, man.
What are we going to tell them? Like, we'll give them something. You know how UK is under lockdown? Guess what? You're not. How did we know that? Time travel.
Ah, smart.
All why? Because of China. And guess who said that? Guess who said that?
My main man.
Trump.
JP. No, what's his name?
D. Donald. Bro, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Oh man.
Oh man, that guy.
It's good to be back.
Epic.
It's good to be back,
Yeah.
boys and girls. But what's happening around the world right now? I mean, we should know. We are time travelers.
Like the wise scholar Cardi B said, coronavirus.
Yo, Cardi B.
That's what's happening right now.
Yo, a boy 6ix9ine is out of jail, isn't he?
Ah, yeah.
And he released a new single called Guba.
Guba.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Assalamu Alaikum?
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, that's exactly it. That video is just of ass and tits, but more ass. Bro, it's ass.
Goodness, man. Rappers these days.
You know, rappers.
Wait, would he be considered as a mumble rapper?
I don't know. He just screams. He goes like, Assalamu alaikum.
All that time in lockdown, like. He's like, he comes out and like there's Corona outside, so it's like kind of like lockdown part 2. It's like, and he just screams.
I think it's because he was in the jail, right? So I'm guessing what happens in jail? You get raped in the ass.
Exactly.
So it's all that.
Damn, man, that's scary. Oh goodness, jail is quite a scary thing to be in.
How do you know? I was in jail.
Damn, for what?
For
being brown in like Sweden.
No, actually, I was in jail for being a time traveler.
Ah, I see.
Actually, yeah. Basically, I came outside to China.
Ah.
Basically, I was in UK, but it's present time China right now. See, 50 years in the future, there is no such thing as UK, India.
Oh.
It's all China. Yeah. China over to
I won't be surprised if 50 years later Trump is still alive now.
Yo, Trump is alive.
That
but
guy will be like a head in like...
is in a bionic body?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Trump, what do you call it? Trump is... I actually like Trump. I actually see... I mean,
he's not bad, man.
He's actually not bad. He...
Like, for the upcoming elections right now, like 2020, the United States presidential elections, if I was American...
I would vote for him.
Exactly. Because it's either him or the other. And the other is, I think, Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Everyone says he has dementia and like can't remember shit.
No, the thing is, Joe Biden became famous because of what? He was the vice president, right? Or was he the deputy president?
Vice president.
Yeah, when Barack was there.
Yeah, Obama.
So, I mean, the thing people don't understand is Trump has done so much better for anyone. Like, Trump hasn't started a war. When Bush was there, he started war. He sent troops to Afghanistan. He lost a lot of money then.
True.
Obama came on. He said, "This is change." Right? Exactly. What was Obama's slogan? Something about change, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Something like, "This is America." But now we have Trump. I think Trump came on. In the news, the thing is, the media outlets of America...
I mean, yeah, true. The media just want to, like, throw shit on him, man.
They put Trump so down, but they're also stating the facts. They're saying America had the lowest, jobless rate
Yeah.
was 80-year low. 80 years low when after Trump
Oh.
came on, right?
Yeah?
So
Okay.
if it was that low since Trump came on, he must be doing something. It can't just be like all of a sudden this. He's not. I mean, at least he's giving jobs to build people walls.
No, true. True.
You know,
Like making them build their own walls. Like.
yeah, build your own walls, or like make your own. Like they're doing stuff. Like he is doing so
True,
much.
he's not bad. Like exactly. I mean, like the media, like like American media is literally the only thing you hear about American media is like Trump, Trump, Trump. Here's some global news. Trump, Trump, Trump.
Yeah.
Here's
Trump
some...
sneezing, he's like, oh my god, corona.
He has to take like 50 different like COVID tests just to prove them wrong because they won't believe it. They'll be like, oh, he's using this faulty stuff.
The problem is like Trump. China. What can you do? Like if see the biggest problem right now in both. If you look at the two big nations, right? America and UK, they're having the biggest cases compared to the rest of the world. I mean, the rest of the world is not really telling us properly, but these are the two places. But the thing is, why are we blaming the government? The people are not doing what the government is telling them.
True, that's
take UK for example. If people listened and stayed at home, took care of themselves, it wouldn't have been this surge of cases.
True.
All Boris is telling them is to stay at home, be vigilant, stay at an arm's length, or like keep social distancing. And then there are people like, oh my god, what? I haven't seen my mom in 3 days. You shut the fuck up. Where were you like last year?
Dude, I'm telling you, like for right now, like it's like the for the Muslims, it's like the holy month of Ramadan, right?
Yeah.
By the end is like Eid, right?
Yeah.
If by then, like Eid comes about and like everyone gets to the streets and like meet family members and all, like as if it's a normal holiday.
Yeah.
Underneath, those radical Christians will like take to the streets and like, no, fuck you. For our Easter, we have to stay at home, and you guys are like, no. That's the British civil unrest.
Yeah, it would be the funniest thing if look, what's happening right now is like, see, I have seen this with my own eyes because my neighbors, right?
Yeah.
My neighbors and my street neighbor, people in my other streets and stuff, they're actually having a barbecue session with people sitting around in the middle of their like estates, right? And then they're actually making like fires, barbecue grills, and everything. I'm like, guys, the reason why people are telling you to stay the hell at home is to stop these, right? Look, you may not be at risk, but there are other people at risk.
Exactly.
Stop putting them at risk. That's what is happening. And then people are like, oh, Boris not telling us properly. What can Boris do?
Man is still recovering.
Man is still recovering. Thing is, it's not the government's fault. It's the people's fault.
True.
And I think the problem is the British people are actually finding someone or something to blame.
True.
They have no right in whatsoever say to be like. It's like saying like right now, it's a bit like this, right? See your example. You said like people coming out for Eid. Imagine I seen all you guys in. I'm a radical Christian, and I seen you radical being the keyword, and I seen you guys. Barbecuing a big ass goat in the middle of the street. Would I like it? No, it's the same shit. That's what's happening, and people are finding something to blame it on.
Exactly.
And it's the same thing with.
It's all the exactly. I mean, this thing. The thing is like this. The virus has like exhausted us mentally, and like before, like at the start, like you were like okay, you were told that okay, 14 days incubation. After 14 days, we can like segregate everyone. So that's how lockdown came in. And like after 14 days, boom, nothing happened. It still skyrocketed. And then like peaks came out of nowhere. And the thing is, all these countries aren't like synced up to like the iCloud. Everyone like peaking in different times. And like I mean you have like Spain, like Italy, and now like Russia, and now like
Russia is the biggest one. I think didn't they just like go up like 3,000 cases in like.
I remember at the start they're like, oh no, this is pneumonia cases. Like no, we have pneumonia every year annually. Only 5,000 increase this year. No problem. It's pneumonia. Now maybe like oh shit, they're actually dead. Okay, COVID.
I think Spain is the only country which has increasing cases, but they've actually eased the lockdown.
I think that's the thing. Like there's a limit how much you can like keep a whole country in a lockdown and like make people like devour them from like work and like money and food. So in a way, if you're doing end of restrictions and all that, like easing, like, like a slow, gradual process is kind of smart. Like phases and all, like a couple of countries are now like in phases and like in terms of like easing up and like.
So like level 1, level 2, level 3 kind of thing.
Phase
Yeah.
1 and all that. Those are that's smart actually. And
That is
actually,
smart. Yeah.
That's how it should be done actually. Like everywhere, like say like a country like in the Middle East, say Kuwait.
Yeah.
Like they locked down right from the start. Like the moment COVID came out, blocked all the flights,
Yeah.
everything. But they kept the internal stuff going.
Stuff going, yeah.
Yeah, but they blocked the flights and like they said like, okay, stay at home, blah blah blah. And then it was still like quite calm over there. Like not many cases and all that. Actually, I don't think so. There were no. Actually, I'm not sure if there were cases.
Their
like
cases
1 or 2.
surged when that flight from Iran.
Exactly. When those Iranian flights came in, like into Kuwait and like the Gulf, that's when they saw like a surge in case. But these were only for like the nationals, not like the expats, because obviously, like most of the countries in the Gulf, expats make most of the population and the nationals.
Yeah.
So it was only in the nationals. So until then, it was like calm. But the thing is, nationals, they're like, no, I'm cool, I'm fine. So many of them actually like skip quarantine and just went for work and
That's
all.
the problem.
And now it's come to us. I mean, like the expats, and now they're like, it's plummeted over there. Like it's got 1,000 like a couple of days, and it's still going on in the thousands and all. But
I think that's the cases that's happening. Same you said it in Kuwait, also in Dubai.
Oh,
In Dubai is really. I think most of UAE has to, because all of these countries, even though the reason they're easing lockdown is because the main source of income for these countries is tourism.
True.
If there is no tourism, because they don't really have oil they have oil, but that is not the main source of income. It's tourism.
Exactly. I mean, like they are more economy based. Like, and even though they're rich and all,
it's still they need to keep the country going
because they know like especially during COVID times, like the price of oil is nothing now.
Even I could buy a gallon of oil.
Who's gonna use oil when you're not using it?
But that's the thing. UK has actually, just in contrary to this, UK has actually put $2 billion towards cycling and green energy recently, just under the this thing after Corona.
Damn,
it's crazy. So I'm thinking
cool.
in the next 10 years or something, we're gonna see a huge surge in electric cars and electric vehicles and everything. Man. Like Teslas are gonna be running the planet. When oil is done. That's why like all these big
I don't mind a Tesla, but the thing is, I think it takes a while to charge, right? Like any.
No. If it's like a home one, it takes a while. But then they have the superchargers. Yeah, which is like half an hour. You can get like maybe full day charge. Full battery charge in like 45 minutes.
Short circuits while you're riding.
Oh, it doesn't.
No.
Teslas is really good.
Okay, that's cool.
Like Teslas have been like one of the industry standard for building a car right now. I think that's the only company right now that hasn't going too much bad into economic crisis. Even though he's a bit crazy. Oh, have you heard what his child's name is? Something like X. I think. He named his kid like XAE100.
Check it up, otherwise.
Some shit like. It was like I don't even know how to spell it. Like it's got Elon Musk's kid, right? I think it's like something like XAE F or something like. He has 6 kids.
6 kids.
Yeah, and the new one is called XAE AE12.
My goodness.
What kind of name is that, bro?
That's a barcode.
That is a barcode, bro. Imagine being like. That guy or the kid is gonna be, what do you call it? At school, bullied to crazy.
Holy shit! No, I'm sure his teacher will be like, "No, your name is Tom. Okay, Tom, come in." Who's gonna XE8555? No,
753, and then your bank locker opens, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
That's not like that.
Oh man, these people come up with the craziest names, like Northwest. I think Gwyneth Paltrow named her kid Apple.
Apple.
Yeah. That's okay.
Share an affair with someone.
But the worst is not as bad as like black people naming their kids. It's like Precious, Jewelry, Diamond.
There's a Trevor Noah joke on like that thing, like how people in Tanzania or something.
Tanzania.
Yeah, I think over there like they name their kids after like everyday stuff. That's quite funny, man. Should like.
I thought you were gonna say they name their kids after stuff they can't afford, like Enzo Ferrari, Lamborghini, something like that. You know, like
No way, that's more like a brown thing to do, but like like people were there. I mean, like yeah, he was like saying about it, like, in this joke that they make like guys are named like Screwdriver, Spanner. Like,
Spanner.
yeah, I'm like,
You know,
I mean, I don't have a thing for naming your kid into everyday stuff, but like,
would you name your kid Samsung?
no, that's the thing. Like, I get sued by them. Who knows? Like, by the time he's 18, I'm like, I'm sorry, you can't. We own you now. He's Sam.
A lifetime supply of Samsung mobile
I'm
phones.
like, do you think like actually when they say like copyrights, like TM, you know, the TM sign next to the copyrighted stuff, like
Oh, that's basically that happens. It's like this. You can't trademark, say Samsung.
Yeah.
So you can make Samsung for like companies. Maybe say you're a glass making company.
Yeah.
Then you can have Samsung, but you can't have Samsung for electronics or anything else Samsung is based on.
Oh, okay.
Do you get me? So
you
that's
can
how.
still name your kid.
Yeah, you can still name your kid.
Okay.
So you can't. Basically, there's a law that stops you from, like, you know, trademarking everything under your name. That's why Apple tried to do that a lot, and then they were like, you can't patent all this shit, man. It's impossible. So like you can say you have say it's a bit like the movies as well. Say you have one name of the film, like saying Spider-Man, but you can have another one saying The Spider-Man. It's a different movie.
Ah, true.
Or if your name is like say you have iPad,
Yeah.
I can't make something called iPad, but I can make something like AirPad, or something like that.
Ah, like
Yeah.
how Chinese knockoffs.
Yeah, Chinese knockoffs like that.
Adidas, Adidas, or something.
Or the best in Adidas.
Oh my goodness, man. Chinese knockoffs.
Chinese knockoffs run the world.
I wish the coronavirus was a Chinese knockoff. At least it will like not last that long. But this shit is not
In
from
the- in
China.
China is getting blamed for everything.
So
Whole
much.
world is against China right now. I mean, why? Look, the Spanish flu, right? It didn't start in Spain. It was it originated in
Except
America.
Yeah.
Are we blaming America for it? No. It's
I mean, you can't blame. I mean, like we are social creatures. We're not like. I know social media and all is there. Like we can like communicate like one end of the one end of the of the
Spectrum
globe
kind
and
of thing,
like,
yeah.
like and you're one end and you're the other end of the globe and you can still communicate. I know, yeah. I mean, in that sense, like it's made it easier, but we're still at the end of the day we're still like social creatures. So
I don't know why.
Like
I don't know why
yeah.
we're like blaming one particular country just for this. I mean, I guess we hate them all. I mean, I don't personally hate Chinese people, but the countries like Australia is against them, India is against them, almost half of the African nations are against them, America's against them.
Yeah.
So you can't just say like, oh, wait a minute, this virus came from China, and we're gonna be like boycotting you guys. It's not fair.
No, I mean, like, yeah, true. I mean, and plus, especially, like, blame them based on the food. I mean, like, look, I know if it is true, like, it came out from a bat. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure everyone, like, it's not just China. Like, many countries eat bats.
Yeah.
Many. I'm pretty sure India is as well.
Or it didn't actually come from bats. There was recently, you know that video, basically this is recently, you know how that video that was going around saying people eating cooked bats?
Yeah.
That wasn't in China, it was in Taiwan.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in Taiwan.
Oh.
And I was researching that and it was in Taiwan. And then the stuff about like uncooked stuff coming out here, there, all that stuff, it was never there. So like there's a lot of fake stuff. I mean, like all of the Asian people, we look somewhat similar.
True.
To the white people. To the white people.
I like, oh yeah.
We look this. No, but it's true though. Like, bro, I was watching this Netflix movie, right?
Yeah.
And I could not distinguish between some of the white people. I was like, didn't I just see you? Are you not the mother? I'm like, what the hell is going on?
True. No, and like another thing is like, I don't know how. I mean, I know it's like American thing, but they only call like East Asians Asians.
Yeah.
And like us, we are like left out of the spectrum.
Yeah, we're like Indians and
Indians. We're brown people, but like
yeah.
East Asians as Asians and no one else. Like
that's because no one really know about like the continent system.
Exactly. Like they don't know the geography, man. Like I mean, truth be told, like sometimes whenever I hear like shit like like Asians and like I'm like, you live up to your like stereotype of like Americans being.
That's like you know, have you seen that joke? I don't know what the guy is called. Something like Eddie Huang or something. You know, like Asians have the stereotypes of like us having small dicks. or for example, he goes, to have an average of something, you need to have like measured so many. Who has measured so many dicks and be like, listen, this is the average 6.7 meters or something. I mean,
6.7 meters.
6.7 centimeters or something. I don't know how big. What's an average dick? 5 inches or something?
God, that's good. Look it up.
I don't know how to imagine
Yeah,
it.
the computer.
Average dick size. Oh my god, what is the world coming to? Average dick size. I think it's 5 inches.
Dude, the world has come to the point where
Average dick size for Canada 2020.
Sorry, yearly or something?
Oh, let me look at my search suggestions. It says average dick size for South Korea. Ooh, let's find that out.
South Korea.
For Australia 2018. Let's find out for Canada 2020. Why do you think it changes?
Stuff.
Yo, 5.6 inches.
Oh.
When erect.
Ladies care to come in. No, I'm joking. No, I mean like true, but you know, there's also another thing like they also say like accompanying the matter of the dick size even goes with the vagina size.
What do you mean vagina?
I mean like depth wise, not like.
Bro, I'm sure obs and gynae. We studied obs and gynae. There was
true.
there was a certain length into it. There was nothing.
Yeah, like the cervix is I think like 4 or 5 centimeters.
Yeah, 4 or 5 centimeters. So maybe that's why.
Maybe.
But then the largest one is 17 point something 6 centimeters. That's the largest one, and that's for guys in Ecuador. So it.
Oh, you're talking about dick size? Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
dick
about
size.
uterus.
No,
size.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
whoa, okay, that's an
So
elephant.
what I'm saying, bro, I just measured 17.6 in my scale. That is tiny. It's not that big. 17.6 centimeters is tiny.
I mean, matter of fact, like anyone who's like talking about like dick size with another dude will always go for the highest, no matter what, no matter how it is in the dark.
No. But I'm saying I
true,
didn't say I measured mine.
No,
I'm
no,
saying I
true.
measured as in like just to see
Exactly.
what it was there.
I mean, that's one thing, man. You know this.
So are you telling me porn is fake?
Either it's fake or the guys are really blessed. But like I guess
by
like
the
I don't
gods.
know, man. I don't know. Like it's very I don't know. It's a topic. Like when you talk about dick size, it's
a
very,
conspiracy. It's the conspiracy
You
theory.
could say so, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, man.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
could.
There's no flipping way you're telling me something is like a third leg.
No, I mean like.
Dude, what would you do if you sit in the toilet? That shit's gonna be in the toilet with it.
Oh my, dude, man, you'll
Why
be
your
like
dick
flushing
tucking-
your own self in, man.
It's like a eel, like. Imagine you flush it and then it's like.
Oh goodness, man. If you got a clogged toilet, just you know what to do.
What do you do? I'm just squatting in the toilet.
Like dry hump. Okay, forget.
No, what are the worst things you can have if you had a big dick? Okay, one is sitting in the toilet. You have to be careful about that shit, not touching the toilet. Okay, your toilets are clean. Like your home toilets are clean.
Yeah.
Imagine you had to go outside and take a piss.
Look,
or take a shit.
I would never. I can honestly say this. I've never done the big thingy in a public toilet, and I don't want to.
What is the big thing? Sex.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. No.
Oh, you mean
no,
the shits?
Yeah.
Number
shits.
2.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No. Bro, I don't trust sitting down. I don't know how girls do it. I don't know how girls do it, but
no, I
can't.
think because like I heard because I have a sister, one sister, only. Yeah, you don't know. No, but okay. That was me trying to like.
What is that about?
No. I mean like okay. No, but basically I think they take the toilet roll and like they line it.
Oh, and then they sit on
And
it.
then they sit on it.
Some girls, I mean, I don't know. I mean, not that I know personally, but I have been told that some girls actually have mastered the art of standing and pee.
Ah,
I don't know if it's true though.
I was like the other day. I was
It's like you squat and then you pee.
Oh, okay. Like the other day, I was like on AliExpress, just like checking random stuff, and then they give suggestions. Dude, I'm telling you, that's what I think. I've said this in the last podcast, like, but then I never followed through because we keep on like canceling it out each other. I'm like, I hope we didn't do this one though. Like in this session.
Cancelling it out in dick size.
Playing sword fight. No, okay. But like,
What is that in your hands?
Your pencil, man. Like,
What? My pencil?
I mean, like Apple Pencil. No, okay, no, fuck it. Yeah, we are rich. Okay, no, okay. let's carry on with the story. Otherwise, people will complain again. What I was saying. Yeah, so I was randomly on Ali, and like I needed like to get.
You're randomly on Ali.
Like no, I sometimes randomly go through Ali. Like this is before.
Was he
and, like,
circumcised?
Nice one. Okay, I was randomly on AliExpress.com. Okay.
Ooh la la.
Okay. Yeah. And no, that's not AliExpress.com. Isn't the website where Ali goes express? No, but yeah, I was just checking up you know those goofy
Condoms.
no, like tees and all, like prints on tees.
Tees.
No,
T-shirts.
Like, yeah, t-shirts, like
Ah,
tees,
oh,
like
yeah,
designs.
yeah.
Like so basically, it came to the point where like I was just searching for like tees for like underwear prints.
Underwear.
Yeah, like prints on your underwear, like this goofy stuff. But then I didn't buy. I mean,
You're just looking up like for ideas and shit.
no, just like I thought like it'd be like funny to like get it, but then I realized to myself like, who am I gonna show? Like, it's not like I'm gonna show anyone, so I'm like, fuck this. But anyways,
Bro, just be honest, man. Tell them about your one night stands.
oh goodness, man. My
Just-
one night.
But the thing is, even one night stand is dark. You're not gonna show them shit. You'll be like, let's get into bed. Boom, done, get out.
No, I mean like.
Actually, that's quick, right?
No, I mean like no, I don't know, man. Like
You should tell that time when I caught you. Remember that time in that's for the next story then.
caught me.
That girl, bro, and that.
I just want to say this for the record. I don't know this man. God knows what is he saying. Caught me and all. We don't even live together. This guy, he's doing a conspiracy theory, guys. Just like watch out. Anyways, back to my point. What I was saying. Nevertheless, I went on my Facebook after my AliExpress, not Ali, just AliExpress, and then basically, you know, like Facebook, they're so like ads every day, like you know, just like
It's
throw
like
in.
they're listening to whatever you're doing.
Exactly. So I got like AdWords of like female underwears, and then it kept on going for like 2 weeks. And I whenever those ads used to come, you know, you have that option of like, why am I seeing this ad? Always to click it, always to like report insensitive. No, still the same shit. I uninstalled Ali because I thought, okay, because it's coming from Ali. I thought Ali's a culprit. AliExpress, that is, not Ali the man. Because
No, we believe you. We believe you. 100%.
yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not just random Ali, it's AliExpress. That's not Ali. Okay, yeah, whatever. Nevertheless, I'm like, it kept on going for like a week, and then it kept going more freakier in the sense like first it started off as
Like,
like
sexy lingerie stuff.
yeah,
Ah.
and then it started going on to like
Like BDSM stuff.
not BDSM. Like I got like
I mean, what's worse than
sexy lingerie for men.
what?
Yeah, it's like
What?
you know
It's for gay men.
you know like stockings.
For men.
Okay, like do you know?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I have seen this once. I mean, I wasn't looking shit up or anything. Like, you know, you get random like suggestions on Alex. Or they try. It's like an underwear,
Yeah.
but it had a dick pouch.
Exactly. Holy shit. I'm like dick. I mean,
What is
like,
that for?
I know, yeah, it's like it's quite. I mean, like, and it's not like
it's for the
dick.
Chinese people, and then if we buy it, it's too small for us.
No, I mean,
But
like,
the picture show like it's huge. I'm like,
exactly. I mean, like, and plus, you know, like, dicks are not always like flaccid. I mean, like, did you know? Fun fact. Did I tell you?
finish the story, man.
Okay, yeah, true. What was it? No, I think that's it. I mean, like, it's not much. I just wanted to tell you
Really?
there was a guy.
That's it. Really.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
That's the last time you're telling us a story.
Okay, no, I mean it's not a story. It's just like a experience.
Okay.
I mean, like no.
I
one
really
would-
was hoping something juicy.
Oh, like
Oh, that sounds so wrong.
juicy. Nah, okay. Let's move on from this. It's a bit weird. Let's. What do we say? Oh, okay. Post-COVID life.
Post-COVID life.
Yeah.
What would you do? As in, like, right? After quarantine, you mean? Or like
Yeah.
just generally?
Oh,
Life?
actually, post-COVID life is gonna be a while. Okay, so scratch that out. after restrictions have been eased down life?
See, to be honest, I was initially thinking about traveling this year.
Yeah.
And I mean, we had a plan.
Oh my
And,
goodness, man.
How many times did that thing got cancelled? 3 times, right?
Blame me, man. Blame me. I don't know why.
No, it wasn't common. Well, it was the people who and the trainer buses.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
We went to get the tickets, and 3 times they were like, "Oh yeah, you could blah blah," and then when we go there, it's not there.
Yeah, and plus we were being too Indian-y. Like we wanted to go for the last minute, and we wanted to go for the cheapest option. I mean, like you can't get all at once, man.
I mean, we're students, man.
You either go for the cheap in advance, or you go for the last minute and pay for how much you can. So we were going for like last minute and cheap. So obviously it didn't work through, and like.
But I think it's a good thing that it didn't work. We would have been fucked because we were going right into the epicenter of coronavirus.
It's there,
and we had no idea.
True, that's that.
So
like we'll be the patient zero over here.
Yeah, and we come back with all that stuff, saying hi, bye to all our patients, friends. Dude,
if a brown guy, I think that's there for anywhere. If a brown guy brings something like COVID to a white country, that's it. We spoil the name for everyone.
No, bro,
sorry.
You're dead. Bro, you're never to be seen again.
True, that's there. But like, I mean, like, but I guess that's everyone, man. Like, you wouldn't want. I mean, actually, if you are an expat in a foreign country, you would hope that something like this, or patient zero to something like this of this caliber, like to that country you're residing, would be a national and not an expat. Because if it is an expat, you better strictly follow quarantine and only stay at home, because the moment you take the streets, you'll have like someone or the other.
That's because they want to find something to.
They want someone to blame.
And that's it. But first thing I'm gonna do after quarantine finishes, get the. Actually, no, I don't know. Actually,
the thing is, I don't mind traveling, but I don't want to go through the hassle of like. I heard post-COVID free certificate and all that. And staying
where am I going to get that stuff?
14 days quarantine and all that.
They're doing that in most of the Europe.
I feel they'll do it everywhere, man.
Oh, that's like, a bad thing.
Corona isn't going anywhere. And if it isn't going anywhere, COVID certificate isn't going anywhere as well.
Yeah. I think for us to travel freely, at least a year.
True.
So in that year, everyone gets this, the immunity by your own body. So in that sense, it's okay. I mean, everyone in one way or the other has been,
Oh yeah, true. That's the. The people who. Who are immunocompromised, lessen the immunity. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Okay, they get them first, and then. People who are not immunely normal, I guess they might have
immunocompromised.
No, like
immunely normal. What the hell?
Okay.
Yeah,
immunocompromised.
It's when they have cancer or something. Yeah. Or like something that fucks you up. So what I'm saying, you mean like compared to some people, they are more resistant to some of this shit, and other people are not. So like people getting mild symptoms compared to people getting the worst symptoms.
True, and plus, if your immunity is okay, like normal, I guess you could fend off some shit like this, unless you like completely get surrounded by like people with the COVID, like healthcare professionals.
Yeah.
So for them, even for a person with normal immunity, you are still more likely to get it.
I think we all get it. In some way, we're actually exposed to it.
Exactly, yeah.
But I feel like in the last 3-4 weeks, there was times when I was like, do I have COVID or is it just a cold kind of thing?
Exactly.
So I think
just to like tell you, on that front on like whether I have COVID or not. I think 2 months, not 2 months, 2 weeks before all this like COVID got crazy shit came, like I remember like sleeping, okay, and then suddenly at 2 in the morning, like randomly getting up. And I just randomly got up, like as if it's not like I felt thirsty. No, it's not like just randomly woke up in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden, like I'm like, why did I get up? And then I could like feel a cough coming. And then I shit you not, half an hour of just randomly, and I shit you not, like I felt like there was something in my throat, like actual.
When was this? Like
This was
couple
two
weeks, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks before all the shenanigans happened. It was like in the month of March, and I was like, what is this? And like I've never felt that before, like something actually in my throat but nothing, like, and that's what the COVID people say.
Yeah, we may. I think I felt the same similar thing too. I thought I was having like a tonsillitis or something, but it was like something in my throat. Like that irritation, you want to like cough and give it up, but it doesn't come up. We might have been exposed to someone from the hospital where we were working.
True.
But we just didn't know, because it wasn't like the thing is, it was a huge thing in Italy. And then it was Spain, and then after that they locked us down.
True.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, we'll wait for these idiots to come. And even then, people are still traveling in and out.
Exactly.
So
and plus, this did start like last year.
Yeah,
in China.
it did definitely.
It's not like a Chinese businessman. It's not there anywhere. They're going everywhere.
I mean, look for a hooker. It's a Chinese businessman there.
No, but I don't know, man. In terms of post easing of restrictions, I would like to travel as well, but actually I would like to see some sort of like normalcy occur, like people, normal shit, like people giving a handshake to someone. But I guess that'll be a while.
I legit thought you were going to say something else.
Okay, no, at least not in broad daylight, come on. But yeah, I mean, like, just normalcy, but I guess we all have to wait. But
the worst part is like, it's like you wake up, it's almost the same thing. Like, dude. I mean, I get we have studying and everything to do, but there is no motivation. I just don't know how to keep it going.
I swear.
Sometimes I call you and I'm telling you, like, bro, it's just so boring. It's not the boredom, it's just like, there is no such thing as, like, that push to do anything. Like, life is not moving on.
Exactly.
And
that's
it's a stasis cube.
And that's partly the reason. Like, I mean, we've been trying to, like, I mean, not we've been, like, actually, credits to you. You've been, like, always, like, pushing me and, like, oh, let's start this podcast and all. And I guess if we had started earlier, would have been
good.
Yeah, because, life moved on then.
Yeah.
Now it's just, like, stagnant, and we are, like, talking about, I'm pretty sure nearly 30% of what we've spoken just now was like covered last podcast. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure even the listeners wouldn't mind as well, because they're like, the same boat as us. So, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, life is so stagnant right now, so it's hard to like speak about new stuff, and motivation as well. Like, you can't really speak about shit like
that's the biggest problem right now. I mean, I feel like what we've learned so far is I mean, it's not like we've learned so far. Life is quite simple.
True.
Life is simple. One virus can and finish you off.
Every shit.
So in that sense, we should. What if all this is a conspiracy theory?
Oh, conspiracy.
We actually have a friend, as in me and you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was actually thinking about, and we were thinking, what if we could debunk the conspiracy theories?
Damn, with facts.
What do the viewers think? What do you guys think? Would you guys be interested in conspiracy saga?
True. I mean, the friend who the mutual friend we have, like, it's a she, and she is pretty. She is pretty. But like, no, she's pretty. She's pretty.
Deep in there.
Yeah, she's pretty well versed in like her stuff. Like, it's all the shit she says. I mean, not shit. All the stuff she says is all like backed up with actual facts. So it'd be cool to make a saga with her. Like, I like the idea. I mean, like, and about you guys and girls.
If that'd be a good thing, because I think that will be something different from this all quarantine.
And plus, we are living amongst the golden era of conspiracies.
Bro,
it's not just Corona, it's everything.
The biggest conspiracy right now for you guys to think is, we've told you, we are time travelers. We know exactly what's going to happen.
True.
If you don't believe us, look at the news. We told you about Corona, it happened. We told you about Trump, it happened. We told you about Modi, it happened.
I swear.
We told you about Boris, it happened.
Who else is that?
We'll tell you next week.
Yeah, we'll read up more facts and like make up more
We're
shit.
not allowed to put it nicely. Fuck with the time space continuum.
Exactly.
So
Doctor Who principles.
yeah, exactly. So as you know,
Dude, actually, I'm not British, but when I heard about Doctor Who, I thought it's like a time traveling doctor who goes and heals all these famous people. Then I realized it's just a time traveler. I'm like, what the fuck is like Doctor Who? Assholes. Oh wait, why does he get the doctor title?
Dun 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 dun. I don't know why, man.
Oh no. Why does he?
Why does he get doctor? Because he's the doctor.
He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He's an actual medical.
No, but he's a doctor.
Like a
He's
chiropractor
just
doctor?
a doctor.
Oh, okay. Just a
He
doctor.
can heal you with time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a time healer. Get it?
Time heal?
Yeah, he's a time healer. That's why he's called the Doctor.
Oh, shit, man. This is like Inception.
Unagi.
Mm.
I actually don't know why it's called the Doctor. I used to love it. I used to watch it.
Okay. It's been on for like quite a while,
I
right?
think it's about 40 years or something.
40.
I think it's been 40 years. But yeah, it's something good. So I think that concludes
It's
our
not much, but I guess.
podcast for today. But guys, we need to tell you something. That is, we're getting married.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So
he proposed to me.
Yeah. So thank you all so much for your support and this too shit. Let's get to the point. So our university, since we're medical students, we're students obviously, and due to this corona time, stuff has been really slow, and
Exactly.
a lot of people have lost their lives, and obviously we understand the urgency and the craziness of the situation.
Yeah.
And as we said, life must move on. So as an academic year is coming to an end, so the exams coming up, and our university was like, sucker, 2 weeks.
Here we go. Boom.
Yeah, boom. So if we will try to upload weekly, but do pardon us if we don't, because obviously exams are quite big.
Yeah.
And just
especially during COVID times.
Yeah.
You know, it's a funny thing. Like our normal sessions for an exam, we have like a second session, and then we have like a paid session for if you don't do in any of the first or second session. And this time we have not only a normal session, not only a second, not only a paid session, we have another 2 extra sessions. So there's a logic behind that. If you keep like 5 exam sessions for one normal session, I'm pretty sure you are in the intention of,
fucking us in the ass.
Exactly. So we have to like put in effort and like at least try to get less raped, so as to speak.
Yeah, I mean,
At least come out alive.
By the end of this exam session, we hope our anal sphincters are still intact.
True.
So
or else for all those who have
understand.
all those who can understand. Okay, fuck it. It's more like a medical joke. I'm like, fuck it. Okay, carry on.
But next time, we're actually thinking about something big, like a series. So it will, and we hope to come to your ears, whispering in your ears, really soon.
Yeah.
But I hope you enjoyed today's session, and that's all from me. Ciao.
Okay. Me too. Ciao.
Boy.
Boy.